Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Now for a moment of silence.
Good morning, Cards. It's Nat and Hazel in the morning. Welcome back to another 8-day broadcast.
Hey Hazel, do you know any way to get community service hours?
Yes, you can get community service hours by volunteering at the Irving ISD Academic Decathlon Invitational.
Oh my gosh, when is it? And how can I sign up?
It's at Nimitz High on Saturday, November 9th. See Mr. Johnny in room 238 or Mr. Smith in room 109 to sign up.
Hey, November 9th is also the first Saturday mesh tutoring session.
All right. Tutoring is also available before school at 7 a.m. and after school at 4:30 in room 205.
Cards. Speaking of after school, we want all our cards to be safe when crossing the street.
Let's hear more from the officers.
All this filming is making me hungry.
Yeah, me too. We should get Subway after school.
Actually, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Stop! Don't jaywalk!
It's important to use the sidewalk because you are out of the roadway. The sidewalk is designated for pedestrians and bike riders. And it is also for cars not to run over you.
So you stand on the sidewalk and usually there is a button where there is a stoplight. You hit the button and as you look across the crosswalk, you will see a sign where you will see a person illuminated in white, which tells you when to cross the street. That's when you cross the street in between the lines that's on the ground, which is a designated crosswalk.
Don't jaywalk. There is a high percentage of you getting hit by a car, stopping the flow of traffic, and also, again, I will reiterate, hurting yourself.
So if you jaywalk across the street, there is a high possibility that you will receive a citation. We've gotten several complaints about students running across the street at various points. We would like for everybody to honor the crosswalk, but if they don't, we will have to start writing citations. If we happen to not be at the crosswalk at that time, and you still jaywalk, we do have cameras that view that crosswalk.
If you do receive a citation for jaywalking, the fine is $20 up to $200, It is a Class C misdemeanor in the state of Texas, and if you do not pay that citation, it will turn into a warrant.
Again, we don't want to write citations for it, but if we continue to get complaints, that may be something that we have to do. We want everybody to have a good year and be safe.
Thank you, officers. That girl looked pretty familiar.
Hey, Cards, don't forget, bowling practices every Monday at 6 p.m. at Bolero Dallas.
You don't want to miss it. Their varsity girls and boys will go against the Lake Dallas Eagles this Saturday, November 2nd, 10 a.m. at Bolero Dallas.
The JV bowling team will match up against Marcus High on Saturday as well.
And if you're not bowling, maybe swim is your thing. The swim team is looking for athletes.
Yup, they're off to a great start this fall with a record of 2-0. They practice first and fifth period every day at Dallas College North Lake at 7:15 a.m. If you're interested, reach out to Coach Newman at dnewman@irvingisd.net.
Hey, Hazel, isn't it time for that weather boy?
I almost forgot. Take it away, Matt.
Thank you, Nat and Hazel, and welcome back to another Weather Wednesday, Cards. Starting out this forecast, we have today being mostly cloudy with just a small chance of rain. Moving on to Thursday, being our hottest day of the 7-day forecast with nothing but sun. Then, as we get to Friday, that's when everything starts to cool down, with temperatures dropping to the mid-70s. On to the weekend, we'll be experiencing heavy rain on Saturday, but not only will we get rain, we'll also be getting 3 days of thunderstorms stretching all the way to Tuesday. That's all for today's forecast. But wait, one last thing before I go. What monster is the best dancer at a party? Anyone? Anyone? The Boogeyman. Now back to you, Nat and Hazel.
That weather boy really cracks me up.
Cards, hospitality and culinary are selling hot Cheetos and queso for $3 tomorrow.
You cheddar, go get some. Get it? It's better. Cheddar.
Let's leave the jokes to the weather boy.
Moving on, one last announcement. A new club called She Leads has started this year. It is aimed at creating a community for girls to come talk about women's issues, learn about female leaders, and volunteer.
All students are welcome. Scan the QR code on the screen if you're interested. Meeting dates are published on the club Instagram at She Leads Mac.
Speaking of social media, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at MHSKMac on both. Now that's all the news we have for today, Cards.
And always remember, it's a great day to be a Cardinal.
Bye.